What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of Road to Grandmasters. And this is the second episode. I forgot to hit record on my other one, so this is technically the third episode, but yeah, I messed up, had a brain fart, and totally lost footage of my other one. There wasn't much to do. It was just I think a road racing S1, and it wasn't that exciting. It was pretty boring, to be honest. So we have 8 players in this one, and once Forza loads, we'll see what we get. It's B-Class Dirt, and if you already don't know, the Shelby Daytona is by far the best B-Class car you can use. There are a couple cars that you can kind of use that will keep up, but the Shelby Daytona is just the best you can use. And I have a tune if you want to download it. But first race is, I didn't catch the name. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's pretty simple. Most of it is off-road, except for this little tiny portion right here, right on the first left. And what you want to do for this corner is, when you're coming through here full speed, I'll show you, I'll give you another tip, but you want to make sure you get this corner right, because this corner is probably the first crucial corner of the whole race, because that sets you up for the speed that you need on this straight. And I go wide, hit the wall. Surprised I didn't get a wall collision. I'm happy. The Mercedes gets in front of us. And this corner right here, I don't listen to the braking line. I just kind of let off the gas a little bit and go flying right through. And now this corner, I love to hit that wall right there. If I don't hit that wall at least once in a race, I don't feel complete. I lose another position to the Chevy. And we're just gonna go up and kind of have a little fight with the Chevy. We give up ground just so we can take that turn properly. I'm not really doing so hot on this section. I'm getting bounced around by the road. And on this part right here, you want to brake on the top of the crest of the hill, or right before it if you're in a higher class, just so you don't go flying and completely miss the wall, or miss the brake and then hit the wall. Coming through here, hopefully take a better line this time. And I do. Looks like I push the Chevy wide a little bit, or just don't give him the room to turn. And I'm trying to play, I'm playing the catch-up game at this point. I'm trying to catch up to the other Shelby Daytona, which is 2 seconds in front of us, 2.5 seconds in front. It looks like he doesn't really take these corners too well, so I have one more lap to catch up with him, and I should be able to, assuming that he messes up or I just take all my corners correctly. This part right here, it is a little tricky just because the road is it does bounce you around a little bit more than you expect. But what you want to do is just point the car straight and take that line. You don't need to overcorrect, or else you're just gonna, if you overcorrect too much, you're just gonna go flying into the wall or off the course, and that's no fun. So it looks like we're gaining up a little bit of ground. I brake a little too hard for that corner, but I'm just trying to keep my racing line tight so I can at least have a chance of getting first place in this race. And I'm being a little too conservative on this lap, because I could have been pulling a little bit more on him, but I think this lap is such a short lap for a race. I don't think 2 seconds would have been an achievable time to beat, unless he hit a wall or missed the flag, which was not the case. Looks like he's taking his corners pretty well, and we're gonna be stuck with second. And I can live with that. I think even at this level, second place will still give us some points. Not as many as first, but will still give us points. So yeah, as you can see, my best lap was 1 second, almost a second, faster than his. So I think I have the better tune in my car. It was just I hit the wall, was battling with some other people, and missed out on some crucial time. So coming into my favorite portion of every dirt and cross-country race is the free roam rush. And please, Forza, if you're listening, which you probably will never listen to this, but please get rid of it. Get rid of free roam. We all hate it. We don't like it. We hate it. Please get rid of it. Okay, that's enough of that for now. So for this one, I'm horrible at these. I always hit trees and come to a dead stop. I'm surprised I am even Grandmaster in team racing because of how horrible I am at these races. So I think on this one you want to stay on the road for the first portion. The other team, or the guy in front of me, seemed to cut right a little sooner than I did. I'm not sure exactly if that's the case, so I'm just going to start cutting through here. Just keep on cutting. And at this point I realize, oh, yeah, I'm going straight into mud kickers, and I just lose all my speed. Just all of it right there, just lose it. Go through these tires and almost hit that van. Thankfully I didn't. But I'm surprisingly in second place still, so I'm not too concerned. I think I didn't catch the guy's name that was in the Shelby. I think that's the Shelby in front of us. So that is our competition for this race. We gotta keep up with him and catch him. Going through the woods, rolling the dice. One tree hit. How many trees can I hit in this time? But it looks like he also hit a tree too, so we're not totally losing time. It's just we lost all our speed, and luckily the guy in front of us lost speed too. So coming across this bridge on this route, you don't bank right. You want to go straight onto the dirt. You keep the speed going this way because the turn is not as sharp, and I go straight into a tree. Hit another tree. That's the third tree. And okay, fourth. Yeah, that's nice. I am pretty much for sure not gonna win this one, but you just follow this road and kind of bank out over here. Try not to hit any more trees, and it's a straight shot from here. Really try not to hit trees right now. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, it looks like he was stopped on the track too, so let's hope that he doesn't. Let's just hope that he hits something else. But it looks like he's on the road, so you know, maybe the road is slower. I doubt it. I am in second still, so it looks like he's gonna be in first this round, and I think that's the Shelby. No, it's the Mercedes. So we're gonna have to check that car out. It looks like it does pretty well. Maybe oh, he hits a tree. Oh, that was a strike of luck right there. He just completely botches the last turn of the race, and we get first. That was a gift from the Forza gods right there. It was like they just magnetized that tree to his car, and I was able to get the win. So the Mercedes-Benz 190E. I'm gonna check that one out. Maybe that's a good car. It looks like it does good in the corners, but obviously it doesn't do good against trees. So third race, it is a sprint race, looks like. And which one is it? Oh, okay, yeah, this one's easy. The hardest part of this whole race is the very first turn. It seems a little bit wider than it really is, so you got to go slower. And that's really the only thing you have to do is make sure you take this turn and then just gun it through the festival. There's really nothing more to it. Once you get past that, easy peasy. And this corner right here, just got to make sure you brake right for it. And coming up to this corner right here, if you cut into it and hit the flag right, and almost like you graze the wall right there, you can take that corner so much faster than what I did. And coming through here, it looks like we have a substantial lead, 2.7 seconds. So that's pretty nice. It looks like we're just gonna have a nice casual Sunday drive for this race. No one bothering us. Almost hit that tree. Coming through this one is a pretty fun corner because it just goes right into the dirt, and it's almost seamless. You don't have to worry about sliding out or anything. It just works. I love that corner. That corner right there, I always misjudge it. I don't know why. I always think I can go faster for that corner. And we actually lose a second off of our time. Probably because I'm just dicking around, having fun, just doing my own business. And now it's time for me to buckle up and actually gain some more ground that I missed. Looks like I do with 2.6 seconds as I took that corner. Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie about that corner. I like it. Now I'm not sure what they're doing back there. It looks like they're fighting with each other because they just lost another 2 seconds off their time. As I'm looking at that, I go into the cobblestone wall. Just to, you know, I feel like I need to slow down. Just let them have a little bit of a little bit of a chance to catch up to me. You know, because I'm a nice person like that. I like a fair race. Coming up to this corner, I brake just a little bit. Probably could have just let off the accelerator and not lost as much speed. But coming up, we look behind us just to see how far they are. It looks like the Daytona really does its job well. So we're at 56, closest person to us, and the Shelby Daytona is at Daytona is at 48. We're back to a free roam. All right, so if it will load, that'd be nice. Anytime now. There it is. Okay, yeah, this one. So I think at first, this one doesn't go through the highway. So, but it's pretty much the same course. So I'm gonna bank left first. I'm not gonna go quite as left as that guy just did, but I do end up just kind of pulling a little bit more, which I should have stayed a little bit more right, to be honest. I feel like this is the slower route. I'm just catching way too much air. But I'm not sure what they're doing down there. And as I look at the map, I go straight into a house. Yeah, I just lost my lead right there. But we're still miles ahead of the scoreboard on the leaderboards, or whatever you call it. And so we have a little bit of time to mess up. And as long as we don't get into last place, we should still get this win. So I'm going to cut kind of towards this this roundabout and go straight from there. I'm not going to hit the road at all. I'm just going to go right through the roundabout. Kind of like what they're doing up there to my left, if you look at the map. But I'm going to try to hit this road, get a little bit more speed, continue straight. I'm not going to follow the road. That just seems like a bad idea. Seems like that's just a slower way to go. And I'm just going to aim just straight for the destination. I'm a mile away from it. In second place to Saltire Racer. I'm probably gonna say that right. And wow, if I couldn't hit anything more like BS than that, like that's the second thing I hit this whole race, and it was a rock that barely peeked out of the mountain. Yeah, that makes freaking sense. Thank you, Forza. That's always a fun thing to do. Just completely come to a dead stop and hit a bridge. Hit a bridge. And I just come to a dead stop on a bank. Oh my god, this is going south fast. And it looks like we just completely just threw away our lead and said, you know what, I want a challenge for the next race, because if it wasn't already challenging enough to have to do 2 free roam events, I like it a little bit more challenging to get in first. So how many points did we lose? Okay, we're 4 points in oh wow, I can't talk today. So we're 4 points ahead of the Shelby Daytona, and that's a comfortable lead, but not very comfortable enough. It needs to be further, in my opinion, to be a for sure win, because I could completely miss this whole race and come in like 3rd place at this point, or 2nd. I'm not sure what the 3rd place is. Alright, so coming into this race, we already know what to do. It's really just a bunch of U-turns. The hardest part of this track is getting onto that bridge, because you could easily get a wall collision right there. And that Shelby Daytona in front of us goes way wide, loses so much speed. It does look like the Mercedes-Benz is really good in the corners, or the Shelby just is really bad at taking corners. I don't know. We hit a wall. Surprisingly, don't get a wall collision. I'm fine with that. Come up on the inside. Give the Mercedes a little love tap in the rear. Just say like, hey, you lost some speed. Here's some speed back. Coming through. Looks like we're gonna have a little battle trying to get in first place. He's guarding, and he goes wide, so we're gonna go and take it. Yeah, we're just gonna give him a little nudge, just get him out of our way. I'm not sure if he purposely nudged, like pushed us, or if he would just that Shelby just broke way too late and was sliding straight into the wall. Messed up our turn. And it looks like Rough Nutter is right behind us. Believe that's the Mercedes. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. He's a little angry at us for pushing him. So we're just going to push him right back again. Taking a break. It looks like he's trying to get us out of the checkpoint. But I don't know for sure. I can't really tell. He's pushing us wide. We brake early to get the inside line. And I don't mean to push him right there. It just so happened that he was there and I was sliding there. Now I'm kind of worried. We've had too much contact in this race, and I think he wants like full revenge at this point. So I'm going to try to take these lines as well as possible, so I do not end up in a wall, in a tree, missing a checkpoint. Anything that guy wants to do to like push us out of the race. We cannot afford to lose any points at this point. It looks like I thought there was someone right next to Nutter, but maybe he pushed him out. Maybe I don't know. But it looks like they messed up or something because they're not next to him anymore. But yeah, just ripping the e-brake through these turns, dropping it into first, and just accelerating, trying to get away from Nutter as much as I can, because this car, although it is fast and accelerates really fast, it is a boat. It is the worst car. Not the worst car. It's just really hard to turn. You just gotta take your turns correctly, and you won't go into a wall. It's not the most forgiving car in the world, but it is pretty dang fast. It looks like that Mercedes is well beyond. Yeah, 4 seconds. Yeah, it looks like we got the for sure win on this one. And we can write that down in our checkbook and say thank you for the 50 grand. We'll see you next time, right? So, we're first place. We got the win. It wasn't too bad of a series. I was actually surprised that Mercedes did as well as it did. Usually it's the Shelby Daytonas that win. And you can see the scoring. Shelby Daytona is the top car. The top two cars. But yeah, that Mercedes-Benz, maybe if you tune it correctly, it could be something. You get a full 21 points from that race. 49,000, almost 50 grand in credits. Not too bad. I don't think 50 grand will pay for the aneurysm I had this race when I hit. How many things did I hit? Like 8, 10 things on the free roams. Let's see what we got on the wheel spin. Okay, yeah, I mean that's decent. I'd rather have a car than 5 grand, right? Probably something I'll never use and forget that I have it in the garage. But on that note, guys, stay safe out there. I'll catch you later.